Thank you, Mr. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Asman. I don't know whether you see me clearly or you can see the products now, the slides, right? That's what I'm sharing.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay,
Yeah.
marvelous. So, I'll be talking about the main product that we have about Moriva cells, which
Yeah. We'll be
yeah,
focusing on Moriva cell, doctor.
yeah, correct. So, this is combination of a lot of things. You can see some of it. Yeah. Okay. Where do I start? I will tell a bit on the human beings. Of course, we have a very complex system in our body. The system goes with sensory, which is actually it's like electrical impulses in the whole body, which connects to chemicals and which connects to the other parts of our body. All right. So and the chemicals which actually connects the uh, nervous system are actually derived, of course, from our what we eat, what we put inside us. All right, that's the basic things, yeah. And the proper what do you call that, the generation or the proper well-being of each of our cells are also from is a factor of the nutrition, the diet that we take, and whatever, be it what we shall say, amino acids or any substance that we put in, or proteins that we put in. All this will be reduced into small things, yeah, small elements which actually goes into the cells to maintain the cells, yeah. Cells, there are a lot of cells in our body, and the cells stays in a lot of different parts of our body to form the different parts of the body, and each in each place there would be certain cells which secretes enzymes, things, yeah. Okay, which secretes enzymes and hormones and everything for the well-being and the good functions of physiology of the body. So we are actually very much what we put into our body, right? For example, if we take fats, a lot of fats, and we put fats into our body, the fats will go into all sorts of places in our body and disrupt a lot of things in our body, for example. Okay, and let's see this next slide. Okay. There is these things called stem cell, which is actually a progeny, a parents, yeah, parents or foundation of all the cells that we have in our body. So if we can have good stem cells, yeah, inside our body, the parts of the body, the organs, will use these stem cells to regenerate, yeah, certain cells which is depleted or which is not wholesome because of certain things. For example, we have, when we eat or when we take in from through the air, what can change our oxygen in the body to becomes a hyperactive oxygen. This is what we call free radicals. Free radicals disturb our cells, damage some parts of our cells, and the stem cells are needed to regenerate or to to build up, to make better, to improve our cells, be it muscle cells, fat cells, blood cells, whatever cells we have in our body could be rebuffed or made better with the stem cells. Yeah. So the stem cells becomes or generate into whatever cells which is default faulty. Okay, let's see the next slides. Yeah. Okay, our cells from tissue, group of cells become tissue, and the tissue becomes organ, and some total of several organs will form a system of a function. For example, even normal regulation of blood vessels of our pressure, blood pressure, is through a lot of system. Yeah, a system in the brain, a system in the blood vessels itself, and a system in the organ, in the heart. So all these forms, and also the kidney, all these form a system of controlling of blood pressure, for example. Yeah, and other systems would be gastrointestinal system, where a lot of things like even the nerve cells, the chemicals, hormones, enzymes, everything add up together to move our intestine, the food through our intestines. And to some places, enzymes are added, for example, in the even in the mouth, in our gastric, that means our stomach, and also elsewhere down into the other parts of our gastrointestinal systems. Yeah. So all these form systems of functions. Okay, for us to have the best function in our body. This is for those who haven't, who forgot or haven't taken biology lessons before. You know, so these are the basic working of a human body. Let's see the next slides. Okay, so actually stem cells is compared to years or ages before, it is quite recent that we get into understanding of the stem cells. So the stem cells would differentiate, we call it differentiate or generate into different cells of the body, right? It's like the parent cells, and it is to help regenerate cells which are damaged, cells which are damaged in the body. So even say, for example, joint injuries, we can inject stem cells direct to an injury. The stem cells help to reform the important, the damaged joint. Yeah. And also in other aspects like the skin, yeah, even in the other aspects of the whole body, in other system or other organs. Yeah. Okay, let's see the next slide. This is to compare stem cell treatment pricing. Yeah, the cost that has been put to the patients. Yeah, for orthopedic, say about 5,000 per session. Yeah, 5,000 USD. Neurology and some chronic diseases up to 9,000-10,000. Anti-aging and aesthetics, yeah, people have been paying 3,000, 5,000 USD, and complex other complex treatments goes to tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah. And then so it depends on the types of disease, the type of stem cells that we use, the number of treatment sessions, and doctors' expertise that we have, and also the test and the follow-up treatments. And so at times, lodging in the hospitals or things like that, that would add or incur very high cost. Yeah. So let's see what alternative do we have to sort of, attain or get the stem cells into our body. Let's see. Let's see the next slide, please. Yeah. So we have a lot of what do you call that, sources. Of course, the best sources are the source in your own body, which we can take out and sort of concentrate and push back into your body. But still, that is the treatment, and that takes a lot of money. Yeah. You can get bone marrow. Bone marrow has got a lot of stem cells inside. And the early stage, people use the umbilical cord of babies, which have a lot of cells inside, which can be, what shall we say, improved and then put back into human cells, humans or patients that needs stem cells. Yeah. And there are also animals and there are also plants. We can use the plant stem cells when certain plants stem cells are, what shall I say, similar, or rather it can be transformed into animal cells, as in the body. So using animal cells has got a lot of problems in terms of what do you call that, sensitivity, because it's a different proteins. But the plant cells are generally quite, what shall we say, soft and nice. And if it is, with a good absorption and getting accessibility into cells, then plants is one of the best option that we can use. Okay, let's see the next slide. Okay, now the formulation of the Moriva Cell Plus, by Luminova. In the first place, it was meant to be something with complete nutrition in a sachet. Yeah, complete means it has all the vitamins, it has all the minerals, it has all the important amino acids, essential amino acids, and with that, for the functions, the correction of functions of the body, the stem cells, inside. So this, and also there is the importance of your guts to produce things like minerals, like enzymes, and like certain vitamins, which if we control the gut to be healthy, even the bacteria, the good bacteria in the gut is helping us to bring out enzymes, foods, amino acids, and even and vitamins to make ourselves better. So Moriva Cells Plus has also been concocted with such elements, such substances, which gets into the guts and which fits the good bacteria in our guts, and which is a bad milieu, a bad environment for bad bacteria, which after a while goes off, and the good bacteria proliferates or flourishes. So this is something good in the Moriva cells. Yeah. So there are 4 superfoods inside, which is AFA. Yeah. The moringa has been known as superfood in the apple stem cells. Yeah. Not all apples are good for stem cells. This is the best apple that has stem cells quality, which is what do you call that, easily attainable by our own cells by good absorption and things like that. Yeah. So there is also isomalto oligosaccharides. These are the things which actually gets in the guts and sort of creates a good environment for gut bacteria to flourish and to get to be what do you call that, producing good food in our body. And as asomalto also is good for the skins and other things actually. Yeah. Okay, let's go further deeper. Yeah. So the peach powder that is in been used is rich in vitamin A. It maintains healthy skin. It enhances facial radiance and supports body natural protection. This is by increasing the immune response of the body, yeah, against whatever infections, against virus and things like that. Yeah, the AFA is rich in natural nutrients. Yeah, it supports stem cells and it strengthens the body's immune system. So this is what is important about AFA. And then the moringa is a superfood. It has everything that you want inside this food. Yeah, everything that the body needs are actually inside the moringa. Yeah. And then isomalto oligosaccharides. Yeah, it supports a good gut bacteria, as we mentioned. It aids digestion. It also has some immunity effect, and it what do you call that? Make you more healthy. Yeah, and apple extract helps protect skin cells, reduce premature aging, and support cell renewal, because these are one of the things, yeah, which has actually a special stem cell which is easily what do you call that, made available to our cells in the body. Okay, let's look at yeah, the AFA is actually is from algae. These are algae. And then it seems that one of the best algae is in the Calumet in the USA, in Oregon. The yeah, yeah. So this is where most of the this thing is available everywhere, but it depends on is the environment and what has been there. So this is one of the what do you call that, algae which produce AFA. Yeah. Okay, and then it is now all in the literature. You can read all over the places of the good things about AFA. Okay. Okay, this is a nutshell. It's a blue-green algae. It's cyano algae. Yeah, cyano blue. It is one of few edible microalgae. So it is actually a superfood. It brings out what do you call that? It has a lot of minerals, vitamins, proteins, and even some low what shall we say? It's fatty acids. It's fatty acids, but with a low chain. Yeah, it's a loose chains, triglycerides, which is actually good for our nerve system. Okay, so this is one superfood which is actually been known to human lately. Okay, let's see the next slide. Okay, what happened is we have our stem cells, yeah, in our bone marrow all over the places. So, but we need certain things, yeah, which could trigger, yeah, the not only the generation but trigger the bone marrow to differentiate. Differentiate means it takes shape and function of the cells which we require to be remediated or to be made more healthy from injuries. Injuries can be of physical injuries. Injuries can be of chemical injuries, even biological injuries to each of the organs or cells or whatever, say joints or musculoskeletal system that we have on our body. So what happened is there is certain things which sort of stimulate these stem cells to differentiate, and we find that this alpha, not alpha-nizomenon, is one of the substance, the good substance, which trigger, yeah, the release of stem cells into our blood system, and the stem cells gets into all the damaged organs to rejuvenate or make new of the organs, yeah, of the cells in the organ. So this is highly required to stay in a good functions of physiology of ourselves. Yeah. Okay, let's see the next slide. So there is L-selectin ligand. I think this is a bit too what do you call that, detail, yeah. But what happens is it's good for joints. It's good for brain cells because it also creates and helps in the what do you call that, through this phenylethylamine, which actually helps you to focus better, to concentrate in what you do, and it release yourself. It makes us be a bit relaxed, yeah, relaxed, and then it activate brain cell membranes, yeah, to bring in all the important substance that is required for focusing and for memory and for brain function. Yeah. The polysaccharides, yeah, in AFA has got all the substance as we had said. Is good for what do you call that, regulating, yeah, of the blood sugar. It has also some fibers which also form a good system in the guts. It's not written here, yeah, and it also has got a natural killer cells, we call NK cells, which actually is a first line of defense against cancer cells and viruses. Yeah. What happened in our body if certain things trigger cancer formation? Cancer formation means increased number of cell growth of a particular organ system in the body, or the what you call that, presence of some viruses in our system. Then the natural killer cells are the first line of cells which kills these cancer cells and the viruses. Okay. Yeah, the other thing is actually inflammatory. Inflammation is when the cells in our body gets disturbed, and how do we say it? It gets red, it gets tender, it gets swelling at times. These are inflammations. Yeah. So the elements, phycocyanin, these blue things in the what do you call that, AFA, helps, yeah, in reducing inflammation. in the body, on our body, anywhere. Okay, let's see the next slide. Yeah. So these are all the whole lot of nutrients, vitamins, amino acids, yeah, antioxidants, minerals, which are available in AFA. So it's in fact a good superfood. Yeah. Now this is one of the best known origin of the cells of the AFA. Okay. Now these are some of the literature which you want, if you want to what do you call that, refer. Yeah. And these are more. Yeah. Next. And more. Yeah. So there are lots of actually journals which has already documented this AFA. Moringa is also something which is known, recognized by every known scientist, yeah, as a powerful superfood. It also has a lot of elements, substances in it. And in fact, moringa is one of the best things which you should actually take every day. Yeah. Yeah. So the other component of the products is actually oligosaccharides. Yeah, these are the a kind of carbohydrate. Oligo means small. Saccharides are the carbohydrate. So it's in small chain, which is good for bacteria guts to use. These are the prebiotics. Yeah. So the bacteria you consume this kind of food, which is not actually very much, what shall we say, degraded by our body. It is already small. It doesn't get absorbed so quickly. So it stays in the gut. It becomes food to the gut. Yeah. And then so it supports gut health. And also there are certain things inside the IMO, which is actually what do you call that, immune system enhancer. Yeah. Peach powder also has got a lot of vitamins, yeah, especially A and C. It is good in fibers. It's good fiber to help gut health, and also it is a good antioxidant. Yeah, it improves immunity, digestion, and it's actually one of the substances which helps what shall we say, redo or maintain a good skin health. Yeah, the skin health will be a few things. Yeah, we want an elastic and strong firm skin. We want a soft those skin which is nice to touch. Yeah. And also there are some potassiums in the peach. Potassium is actually related to heart disease, heart health. Yeah. And then there is high in folic acid, good for fertility, and it has also a lot of the other anti-immune substance, which helps in the what we call that in our immune system. Yeah. These have got also stem cells. Yeah, apples. And certain apples has higher stem cells and better stem cells than the others, and especially stem cells to help in the skin. What do you call that? Remediation or skin repair skin of skin cells damage and things like that. Yeah. So there are also components of stem cells. Yeah, in the products. Yeah. Okay. And this is a summary of the importance of products in repair, renew, to restore, to strengthen the cells, and then what do you call that, in the other nutrients of the whole substances inside, which is actually is a good immune system enhancing substances. Yeah. Okay. So, in terms of chronic diseases, yeah, it is taken to help in the control of blood pressure, blood sugar, and heart health. Yeah. So it also maintains kidney health and nerve-related issues, nervous system. So that's why we say that the products is important for what shall we say for us to control the few chronic diseases that we have. Uh, it would help in better body response towards other substance that we take to reduce blood pressure, blood sugar, and also to maintain heart health and the kidney. Yeah, and it is also important for skin. It is for anti-aging. It helps the skin supple to make the skin supple, and then it has anti-cancers. It has brain function, good for brain function, for memory, for eye health, and for gut health. Eyes is actually more related with the skin and the what you call that interface of the atmosphere, the outside and our inside. Yeah, our functions inside. Okay, it provides energy. It centers ourselves. Yeah. Okay, let's see the next. So how do we use it? It's a sachet, powdered or pulverant, which you just open up and put under your tongue. Why under the tongue? The tongue is the floor of the mouth, and there is a lot of blood vessels ready to absorb the substance, and also there are a lot of glands, yeah, in the what do you call that? Under the tongue, we call it sublingual. That means under the tongue, which is actually helpful in the absorption of the substance of the products. Yeah, it is recommended before breakfast because that's when the absorption is best because you haven't, I mean, whatever comes first into the mouth will be nicely absorbed. Yeah. Next, please. Yeah, it's good for healing crisis. You know, somebody who gets out of hospital, who has come over from, come around from some infections, yeah, and then the people who are feeling lethargic, yeah, and maybe after some cancer treatment for those who already have cancers, and all the healing period of our body. So this is one of the best things to be used, to be consumed. Next, yeah. So it's actually for restoring your health, for renewing certain things which is already damaged, cells, and also for those people who are actually having healing, yeah, period of healing from whatever conditions. So the point is whether you're healthy or you have some issues and you are trying to recuperate from some issues, Moriva cells is good for you. Okay, so it's a comprehensive health, yeah, substance. Okay, I think do we have the next slides? Yeah, that's the end of the slides. Yeah. So maybe Mr. Azman, we can open the session for question and answers.
Okay, yes. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for Thank you so much, Doctor, on a wonderful sharing on Moriva Cell Plus. So right now we open the floor for any question. Anyone have any question? Can be anything. It's the best time for you to ask directly from the doctor directly. It's the best person for you to get a consultation. Yeah, go ahead. Anyone have any question? Yes. Yes,
Thank you.
you can unmute yourself,
Thank
Crypto
you.
Mama.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk. Doctor, thank you so much for the explicit presentation you just gave us. That is so wonderful.
Thank
It is
you.
somebody who is in the field. You really have to help us with the Moriva cell because it's a wonderful product. I just have one question. Because in our company we have Moriva cell, we have detox ease, and we have the coffee.
Right.
Most of in Cameroon, we've already received our Moriva cell. So I want to ask, should we just start consuming the Moriva cell right away, or we should keep it and take the detox ease first before we take the Moriva cell? Because from what you presented, at the level of the cell, you need to cleanse the cell before you take the stem cell. But so I'm asking, for now, if we don't have the detox is,
Right.
could the Moriva cell do the work of the detox?
Right. To detox, actually, it's like a play or rather a game of the gods. Yeah. So detox is actually removing, and we call it actually imbibing the bad substances in the guts and reduce it out. Yeah. And other things which is in the body which is bad, that means elements which is actually byproducts of our physiology, will usually go through the liver and into the guts. Yeah. So detox doesn't actually go to the cells, each of the cells, and clean the cells, right? It does it functions by cleaning the interstitium, or rather the blood system, yeah, the water or liquid system in the body through the guts. You know what I mean? So it doesn't go actually to each of the cells and clean the cells. Detoxing. Yeah, detoxification. So it is not necessarily that we clean it first and then put in the thing. It's good to do that. But this, what we do with the Moriva cells, yeah, it goes straight into the system, and it goes straight to the cells and repair the cells, whatever is damaged. Okay? The detoxification happens in our body as usual, as normal, by our own body. But the detoxes that we produce is actually to ease the detoxification process. So detoxification is actually things which is normal or usual in our body. But if need be for certain things, then we use the detox ease. But the functions of Moriva cells plus is actually to get into the cells and replenish the cells of what it highly requires. And then it helps, as we had mentioned, the whole function and everything, it helps to regulate and make the functions better. So you can later, if we get the detoxes, take the detoxes, but in the first place, Moriva cells should be taken in continuation. Yeah, right from the start. The better you take it, the earlier you take it will be better.
Okay.
Is
Yes,
that clear?
thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Doc. Thank you.
Anyone have any other question besides that? Hello, anyone have any other question?
Is it a bit too heavy? I don't think so. I'm sure you all have been going through your science things before. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any other question besides that? Anyone have any question? Can be anything related. So what are the symptoms of experiencing during healing crisis?
Is that the question?
Yeah, that's one of the questions from the text box. What are the symptoms on
Yeah.
what are symptoms on experience during healing crisis?
Yeah. It depends on the systems that is healing. Yeah. The systems of healing, it depends on what is there, that you have for healing. If it is joint systems, yeah, actually, the symptoms that you had before will be reduced, meaning you feel better. If it is, say, somebody with osteoarthritis, which is actually inflammation of the joint because of the bones, the bones in the joints or near the joints or even outside the joints are faulty. Yeah, it is something like spur or formation of more bones at the end of the joints, which gives pain to you. And the inflammation is seen as redness. It can be red. You will see the joints, say in the knee joints, is red outside. It's tender, and your movement is reduced, and there could be some swelling. And there could be, with the swelling, some fluid formation, yeah, which you can, when you press at the knee joint, you feel, something watery, or some water, some fluid is inside there. All right. So in the what you call that, healing of these things, usually there is not much of a crisis, but in certain parts of the body inside, now let's go one by one. So what you get now, the inflammation is reduced, everything is reduced, right? That's one, and you feel better. The movement gets better. That's one. It is not actually a crisis so much. Secondly, when things are in the body and there are some, what shall we say, play factors in the body, which, say for example, the certain cells are damaged, and we take in certain things, which heals the damaged cells, but the damaged cells itself are cells which is broken down, and it breaks down into substances which might give problem to your body. For example, people with problems in inflammation of certain part of the body, and the cells got digested by the NK cells, the natural killer cells. It breaks down into smaller substances. Or, for example, the blood cells, some blood cells are not actually in good shape. When we take in substances which recreate or rather reduce the bad red cells, or blood cells, the cells would degrade into other substances. And these substances, for example, um, are say for example, substances like purines and pyrimidines, yeah, which is part of the cells and gets to be crystallized by certain chemicals, substances in our cells. So the crystal, very tiny crystal, gets out, and it might sort of poke on certain joints, certain places in your body, and you feel pain. Yeah, that is one of the crises that I can easily sort of explain to you. Yeah, so you can get pain, you can get a little bit of say temperature, you can get a little bit of feeling of malaise means tired, tiredness, lethargy for just a while, and then after that you boost up your system again, and those kind of things. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's
I
great.
hope that helps. Yeah.
Yeah. So any other question? Anyone have any question from the Malaysian side or maybe from the African side? You can raise your hand if you have question. Okay, so if there's no question, I assume everyone understand. Okay, there's a question from Malacca side. What is this? Best way to consume Moriva cell put under a tongue. Is it suitable for many percentage for gut can absorb?
Yeah.
The best way to consume Moriva cell is to put under a tongue and
Mhm.
suck it, but for people who is feeding using tube, is it suitable and how many percentage for gut can absorb?
Mhm. Even the people with tubes now, with if we keep the moisture, the watery in the tongue, at the tongue, yeah, you can still sort of put at the tongue. Maybe you don't want to put all at once, then you put a bit and a bit and a bit with time. Yeah, it still will still be absorbed. Yeah, the problem with feeding, parenteral, that means not through the mouth nicely, or rather feeding with tubes, for example, is because of some obstruction, or it's because of certain what do you call that, a weakness in the musculature of gustation of you trying to swallow things. Yeah. So but the functions of absorption under the tongue, sublingual, still happens, but it's best to sort of make it watery, or rather moist. Don't put in a dry tongue or mouth. Yeah. So it's still okay. Don't worry.
Any other question? Last question before we go to the end. What the age limit for taking Moriva cell kids under 10 years old?
Kids, actually is food, is nothing much but a food, but you might want to reduce the dose a bit if you want. Yeah. But kids under 10 are healthy, say from 6, 7, they should be able to take it. There's nothing much about it. There is no sensitivity. There is no absurd kind of what do you call that, food elements inside it. It's all what the body needs. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So any one more last question before we go to the lucky draw, the end of our session for tonight. Any last question? Anyone want to ask anything directly? This is the last time they can ask. Okay, I think there's no question. I say thank you very much, Doctor, on the wonderful sharing on the product sharing tonight.
Thank
And thank you so
you.
much for your time.
Thank you for everybody in Sasban and everybody. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So right now, we're going to be going to the next part, where it's going to be the lucky draw. Not sure when our wonderful CMO is on the line. CMO Datin Mas for the lucky draw to speak tonight.
Yes, of course. Very good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you, Azman, and thank you very much to our Prof. Okay, for being here with us tonight and giving a lot of information on Moriba Cell Plus. I believe it benefits you a lot and it can help you to actually share with other people who need help and then, to enhance their health and beauty at the same time. So thank you so much for the presentations, wonderful presentations, powerful information. Thank you so much, Prof. Let's go to the next, session. Before we go to the next session, all right, I would like to congrats. I would like to take this opportunity to congrats with a very, very full, very, very powerful lady, so-called our Iron Lady. And not just that, she has put up a lot of effort in building this together with the team. And now she deserves, she deserves to be celebrated tonight as for the first rising star of Africa, which is our Madam Sugarich. Okay, congratulations for your achievement. We're so proud of you. And with your leadership, I believe many more will come and follow your steps. And we believe in you, and we know that you will do much better in the future, and you will lead many others to build this together. All right, and I'm so proud of you, my dear. She's just not an ordinary lady. As far as I've been working with her since December, she's been hardworking, so hardworking. She put her heart, her soul in here, and she believed in the company. She believed in the product. She believed in the system. She believed in the vision that we put up. Although there's a lot of obstacles, there's a lot of challenges, but she go through it and then she pursued until she reached at the very first, the very first rank and the very first to achieve this, the rising star of Africa. I'm so, so proud of you. I love you so much. And hopefully, we're gonna meet in Turkey, and I would like to hug you, Madam Shugrich. Thank you for believing in us, and thank you, make it, to the top. And I'm sure you will lead Africa to the top. All right, and from you, we'll expand to the rest of the, not just the African continent, but to the rest of the global market. And thank you so much, and congratulations once again. All right. So let's go to the next one. Okay. This is very, very interesting. Okay. And let me just pick it up. Okay. We're gonna spin. Okay. I have already our staff have already actually take up the spin. Hold on. Let me just pick it up. Okay. All right. So we got all the names here, all right, from the beginning, from the starting of the Zoom. And I would like to share it in our Zoom. Hold on a second. Let me just pick it up. Sorry. Okay. So we're gonna spin and we see who's the lucky ones tonight. All right. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Now let's spin for the very first spin. Okay. 1, 2, go. All right. See who's the winner. It's Rose Marcella. Are you still around?
Are you still around?
Congratulations. Congratulations. Rose Marcella, are you still around?
Rose Marcella, is it
Okay.
Malaysian?
Je suis là, manager. Je suis là, au Cameroun.
Or
From
Cameroon?
Cameroon. So proud of you.
Yes.
Congratulations. Okay. So
Merci.
congratulations. All right. Now let us see how much did you get? You're entitled for tonight. All right. Let's spin for the prize. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, go. Oh my God! All right, you get a $50. Congratulations, Madam Rose from Cameroon. Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm super glad.
Right. Okay, now, just drop your ID so that we acknowledge you and we can send you the register wallet right away, okay? For the $50. Congratulations once again, okay, Madam Rose Mashallah from Cameroon. Okay, we have second winner. Let's spin one more time tonight. Okay, 1, 2, go. Let's see who's the lucky one. Oh, it's from Malaysia, Abang E. Congratulations.
See online? Abang E.
It's Abang E from Malaysia. Abang E, bersuara sikit. Are you still here, Abang E?
Abang E, are you there?
Abang E,
Oh
tolong
my
buka
God.
mikrofon. Ada tak lagi Abang E? Kalau tak, kita bagi ke orang lain.
Very unfortunate. I think it's not around.
Oh, he's not around. Okay, if he's not around, then let's spin one more time. All right? So, let's spin one more time. You sure he's not around? Abang
Are
E,
you there, Abang E?
last call, Abang E.
Last call. Unmute yourself. Okay, there's no response.
No response. Okay, let's spin one more time. And let's go 1, 2, 3. See who's the lucky one. Oh, it's from Malaysia once again. Puan Kamsia binti Yunus. Are you still around, Puan Kamsia? Puan Kamsia, are you still around? Kena berbunyi tau, nanti tak dapat hadiah.
Last call. Can unmute yourself?
Puan Kamsia calling for
Oh,
once.
sayang.
Puan Kamsia calling for twice. Puan Kamsia calling for the third time.
Hai.
Tak ada ke? Tak ada ke malu ni? Tak ada ke malu? Tak. Buka je mikrofon tu. Cakap saya ada kat sini. Puan Kamsia? Tak ada?
Ada tu. Kamsia binti Yunus, is it?
Puan Kamsia binti
Yeah,
Yunus.
this is
Ada?
online. Boleh unmute, saya.
Ada.
Ada. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so jom kita spin. How much did you get for tonight? Okay, 1, 2, go. All right. Go for the big one, go for the big one, go for the big one, go for the big one. All right, so you get $15. All right, congratulations, congratulations. Okay,
you.
so I hand it
you.
over once again to Azman and Mr. Azman, our international
Okay.
marketing consultant. Thank you so much for this session. All right.
Okay, thank you very much, our CMO, on the 2 lucky draws. So make sure you drop your username on the chat box. So we later on we can able to credit you the register wallet. Okay. So I think we're coming to the end of the session. Anyone have anything to share? What? You can unmute yourself. Or Madam Sugarish, you have something you want to share? Our first shining
Yeah, I would
star
like to hear
from
from
Africa.
her. I would love to listen to her. Please bring it up. Madam Sugarich. Please unmute your microphone, Madam Sugarich. We would
Just
like
give a
to
one, two
hear
words.
from you. What's your tips of your success? Please share with us.
I'm so excited. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much, Luminova. Thank you so much, Malaysia. Thank you so much, Africa. Thank you so much, Billionaires Tribe. This is just the beginning. Like I always say, this is a prayer answered for Africa. Luminova Global is where to be. If you are not here, you are losing. You are missing. This is an opportunity for you to also come and pack the dollars and enjoy this wonderful product that nature has gifted us. That's the Moriva. Yes, so thank you everyone, and I want you to know that whatever that is possible for one, if I can do it, you can do it, and any company that can pay you $1 will pay you $1,000,000. So let's go for the legendary star, everyone. Thank you so much, Mommy. Thank you so much, Asma. Thank you so much, everyone. I am well happy.
Okay, I think maybe internet there broke down. Anyway, that's great to hear from you, Madam Sugar Rich. Thank you so much on the wonderful sharing, and also being the first shining star for Africa. So I think we are coming to the end of our session for tonight. So thank you so much, everyone, for taking time, the Malaysian team and also the Africa team. Thank you so much. for joining this session. So looking forward to see you guys in the upcoming session as well. So thank you so much, everyone, and also thank you so much, our CMO, Datin Mas, and also our presenter for today, Professor. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.